Welcome to our Beyond Times Square webinar today. We are here to help you help your clients plan their unforgettable celebration vacation in New York City. And it is my pleasure to turn it over to the Marketing and Product Development Coordinator at Beyond Times Square, Carole Peck. So Carole, over to you.
Thank you so much, Lee. Good afternoon, everyone. As Lee said, I'm Carole Peck, and I'm the Marketing and Product Development Coordinator here at Beyond Times Square. Thank you so much for joining me in today's webinar. New York City is an excellent place for celebration. You may have heard that once or twice. We certainly think it is. It is really one of the most exciting and vibrant cities in the world, and it offers a plethora of fun activities and events that can make any celebration memorable. So in this webinar, I'm going to show you New York City's top 10 iconic events. I'm going to show you the Big 4 celebrations in New York City and the most sought after Beyond Times Square private tours and experiences, all perfect for a New York City family vacation, an anniversary or a birthday celebration, honeymoons, baby moons, girls getaways, you name it. And just a reminder, attendees of this webinar will receive early access to our new Beyond Times Square New York City celebration vacation brochure, both branded and white labeled, so that you can share it with your clients with your own branding, and that will come in our follow-up email. So let's get started. Let me tell you a little bit about us first of all. We are Beyond Times Square, obviously. We're a New York City-based destination management company with a 20-year history of delivering tailor-made luxury travel programs with authentic local experiences. With our team's exceptional expertise and our extensive network of specialists, local experts, and high-quality vendors in the travel industry, we can offer supreme hospitality to both your individual and group travelers. When your clients travel with us, they get the perfect travel experience of their dreams, and this means that we're not taking chances with their valuable time. Our experts will help them create sensational memories that last for a lifetime. As far as the destinations we offer, many of you think of us, as we are known, as the New York travel expert in the travel industry. But what a lot of people don't realize is that we offer private luxury travel programs in multiple destinations, and we have ever since the inception of our company. Now, Washington, DC is our second main destination, but we also offer tours in major cities such as Boston and Philadelphia, and also in what we call our secluded destinations, which would include Niagara Falls, the Hudson Valley of New York State, Long Island, Martha's Vineyard, Cape Cod, Nantucket, and a few other surrounding areas. Plus, our FIT tours are all private. We're not going to lump your clients in with a bunch of strangers on a bus. And we have a group travel department that specializes in, well, groups from 20 people on up. Now, as you may know, Beyond Times Square is a proud member of some of the most prestigious travel consortia and DMOs that are out there. And only the best destination suppliers have the honor to join these consortia. They include Virtuoso and Signature Travel Network, the Travel Leaders Group, which is also known as Internova Travel Group, and Ensemble. We're also a member of the Student and Youth Travel Association. So if you're a travel advisor that's affiliated with any of these travel consortia, you can check out our products on the consortia's website. And then, as members of the official destination management organizations in both New York City and Washington, D.C., which are NYC and Company and Destination D.C., respectively, Beyond Times Square is connected with the best destination suppliers and vendors, and that makes us uniquely positioned to cater to your clients' travel dreams. So, what's new in New York City in spring and summer of 2023? Well, first, the American Museum of Natural History opened its new Richard Gilder Center for Science, Education, and Innovation. This happened on February 17th. This 230,000 square foot center features a cavernous atrium, a 5-story collection core with almost 4 million scientific specimens, an insectarium, a vivarium with the real butterflies, state-of-the-art classrooms, and a vast library. The centerpiece of this edition is the Invisible Worlds exhibit, which features an interactivity with visitors being able to metaphorically send off neurons in the brain and splash water on the floor. So bring the kids and have some fun with that one. Also, The long-awaited Grand Central Madison Long Island Railroad Station opened this past February. The architecture of this new terminal emphasizes brightness and ease of maintenance, but the standout design moments can be found in the glass tiles lining the nearly 200-foot-long escalators that deliver people from the main concourse to the mezzanine level, and the cylindrical openings that mark the intersections between 45th and 48th Streets as well. If you have architect-loving clients, they're definitely going to want to check this out. And finally, if you're a fellow child of the 80s and had Michael J. Fox posters papering your bedroom too, you're going to love this next one. Back to the Future is coming to Broadway. That's right. This new musical adventure is based on a 1985 blockbuster and pop culture phenomenon. The musical originally appeared in the West End and won the Olivier Award in 2022 and opens here in the U.S. at the Winter Garden Theater in New York City on August 3rd, with preview performances beginning on June 30th, which incidentally also happens to be my birthday. So naturally, I'm looking at that as a sign from above. So, what are our top 10 iconic events in New York City? Let's delve into this topic now, since this is the main event of the presentation. We're going to start with the Lunar New Year Festival and Parade. This celebration is held annually in Manhattan's Chinatown. The festive event showcases remarkable sights, delectable traditional Chinese snacks, exceptional entertainment, and it all culminates with the Lunar New Year Parade. The parade features iconic lion dancing, beautiful traditional outfits, martial arts performances, and of course, fireworks. The Chinese New Year Parade is typically held on the first Sunday following the Lunar New Year, which usually falls between late January and mid-February. So it has passed already for 2023, but you can see that it's already scheduled for next year on February 10th of 2024. And then apart from the main celebration in Manhattan for the Lunar New Year, there's also similar New Year events in Flushing, Queens, and Sunset Park, Brooklyn. So if you're interested in visiting Asian American owned stores and restaurants, Flushing is the one place that you cannot miss. Next up, we have the St. Patrick's Day Parade in New York City, which is one of the largest and most famous St. Patrick's Day parades in the world, and that is happening next Friday already. I can't believe it's going to be St. Patrick's Day already. This has been held annually in Manhattan since 1762, which also makes it one of the oldest parades in the U.S. It typically features the bagpipes, the marching bands, the Irish dancers, and thousands of participants dressed in green. It's estimated that over 2 million spectators line the parade route each year, which starts at 44th Street and 5th Avenue and goes all the way up to 79th Street. Then apart from the parade on St. Patrick's Day, there are concerts and other festivities throughout the city as people of all backgrounds come together to celebrate Irish culture and heritage. Many bars and restaurants offer that traditional Irish food and drink. And of course, the Empire State Building is illuminated in green to mark the occasion. Yes, New York City has, just like our other favorite destination here at BTSQ, Washington, DC, also has its own Cherry Blossom Festival. Who knew, right? So the Cherry Blossom Festival at the Brooklyn Botanic Garden is a highly anticipated annual event that celebrates the beauty and significance of the Japanese cherry blossom, or sakura. The festival typically takes place in late April or early May when the cherry trees are in full bloom, but it's now being reported that the blossoms are going to appear early this year, and it's no wonder with this unusually mild weather that we've had here in the Northeast. In the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, visitors can stroll through the garden's cherry esplanade, which is lined with rows of flowering cherry trees. They can attend cultural performances. There's workshops and exhibits that showcase Japanese arts and traditions. The festival also includes photography workshops and other activities for all ages. Next up, we've got the New York City Pride Parade, also known as the New York City LGBT+ Pride March. This event is held in New York City annually to celebrate the LGBTQ+ community. It takes place in late June, usually on the last Sunday of the month, and it commemorates the Stonewall riots of 1969, which sparked the modern LGBTQ+ rights movement. The parade, which is known for its energetic and festive atmosphere, usually starts in the Chelsea neighborhood and winds its way through Greenwich Village, ending at the iconic Stonewall Inn. It features colorful floats, marching bands, dance groups, and other performers, as well as thousands of spectators and participants from around the world. Then in addition to the parade, there's a variety of other events throughout the month of June, which is known as Pride Month, including parties, concerts, rallies, cultural events, and educational programs, all aimed at promoting LGBTQ+ visibility. Next up, the U.S. Open Tennis Championship, which is a Grand Slam tennis tournament held annually in Flushing Meadows, Queens. It is one of the oldest and most prestigious tennis tournaments in the world. It dates back to 1881. The tournament usually takes place over 2 weeks in late August and early September and draws the world's top tennis players to compete for millions of dollars in prize money. The tournament is also known for its lively atmosphere, with thousands of spectators filling the stands of the Arthur Ashe Stadium and the surrounding grounds to watch these matches, to enjoy food, drinks, and entertainment. Indeed, it is an exciting event, not just for tennis fans, but for any type of sports fan. This year's dates are Monday, August 28th through Sunday, September 10th. Next up, New York Fashion Week. This is a biannual event held in New York City that showcases the latest collections of the hottest designers and brands in the fashion industry. The event takes place over the course of the week, twice a year, both in February and September, and it features runway shows, presentations, and other events. It's one of the most important fashion events in the world, along with fashion weeks in Paris, Milan, and London. New York Fashion Week actually has a long history that dates back to the 1940s and has played an important role in the development of American fashion. It's known for its glamorous parties, its celebrity sightings, and its influence on the fashion industry as a whole. Fashionistas, you need to experience this in your life. Next up, on a more somber note, we have the 9/11 commemoration ceremony in New York City, which is an annual event held on September 11th. It takes place at the National September 11 Memorial and Museum at the World Trade Center site. The ceremony features the reading of the names of the victims, moments of silence to mark the times when the plane struck the Twin Towers, as well as performances by the New York Philharmonic and other musical groups. Family members of the victims and first responders are invited to participate in the ceremony, which is also broadcast live on television and online for the public to observe. In addition, the Tribute and Light art installation, which was created in remembrance of the September 11th attacks and consists of 88 vertical searchlights arranged in 2 columns of light to represent the Twin Towers, is also part of the commemoration that evening. And I just want to add a personal account of this commemoration, as last year I happened to be in the city that weekend, and before leaving, my friends and I went to pay our respects at the National 9/11 Memorial. And what we found were 2 very different vibes there. Outside was mostly silence, except for taps playing in the background. The memorial pools were roped off for the family of those who lost their lives that horrific Tuesday morning, as they should be. And my heart felt heavy just thinking about the pain they are still in. But afterwards, we stopped at one of our favorite Irish pubs across from the memorial, and inside it was noisy and crowded with men and women in uniform, police, firefighters, and other first responders, and there were smiles and laughter everywhere I looked. And this time, it just warmed my heart realizing that they all still rely on each other to this day to keep alive the memories of the brothers and sisters that they lost. Okay, now on to a little bit more upbeat note. We have the annual Village Halloween Parade, which is held in Greenwich Village neighborhood on Halloween night. This event also draws a diverse crowd of locals and tourists and has become a beloved tradition in the city since it began back in 1974. It's known for its creative and elaborate costumes. There's live music. It's got a festive atmosphere, and it's pretty much open to anyone who wants to participate. The parade typically features floats, puppets, dancers, performers, as well as thousands of costume revelers who march through the streets of the village. Now, if you're a dog lover, such as myself, you must check out the annual Thompson Square Halloween Dog Parade. It's a Halloween costume contest for dogs and their humans, where participants dress up their dogs in creative and often hilarious costumes. And this year is going to be held Saturday, October 21st. And again, not to be missed if you love seeing those pups dressed up as I do. All right, on to the Radio City Christmas Spectacular with the Rockettes, which is one of the most popular and well-known holiday traditions in the city. And it's a must-see event for all ages. during the holidays. It takes place, of course, at the iconic Radio City Music Hall and features a variety of performances, including singing, dancing, and music. And the highlight of the show is, of course, those Rockettes, a precision dance troupe known for their high kicks and synchronized movements. The Rockettes perform several numbers throughout the show, including the famous Parade of the Wooden Shoulders and the Living Nativity. This show has been a holiday staple in New York City since it first began back in 1933, and it's evolved over the years to include new technology, special effects, and updated choreography. And I personally can attest to that fact, as I actually saw it last year for the first time in, gosh, probably well over 2 decades, and it was so much better than I remembered. I really, really enjoyed it this past year. Now, next up is the Holiday Train Show at the New York Botanical Garden. And this is another beloved annual event that takes place during the holidays. This event features model trains traveling through miniature replicas of famous New York City landmarks, all made entirely from natural materials like twigs, leaves, and bark. The trains wind through the replicas of these iconic sites like the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, the Brooklyn Bridge, and they're all surrounded by the seasonal flora and fauna. The exhibit has been a holiday tradition for over 25 years, and it's a favorite among family and train enthusiasts. In addition to the train display, visitors can also enjoy seasonal programming, including holiday concerts. There's tree decorating workshops. There's festive food and drink offerings. This truly is a magical, memorable way to celebrate the holiday season, whether you're a train enthusiast or not. Now, on to the Big Four celebrations in New York City. So what exactly are the Big Four? Well, let's find out, and you can decide which is the best experience for your clients based on their personal interests. First up, Macy's 4th of July fireworks. This is an annual fireworks display that takes place over the East River in New York City. It's one of the largest and most spectacular firework displays in the country and features more than 75,000 shells launched from barges on the river. The show itself typically lasts for about 25 minutes and is set to a soundtrack of patriotic music. And this one has been a New York City's tradition since 1976, and like the other, draws large crowds every year. Plus, a display can be seen from several vantage points throughout the city. So there's plenty of viewing sites for you to take it all in, including the Brooklyn Bridge Park, the South Street Seaport, and along the East River in Manhattan. It's both an amazing celebration of American independence and a highlight of the summer season in New York City. Now let's go straight into the fall to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which is known for its elaborate floats, ginormous balloons, marching bands, and performances by celebrities and Broadway stars. The highlight of the parade, of course, though, is those giant helium balloons, which include popular characters like Snoopy, Pikachu, and SpongeBob SquarePants. This parade has been held since 1924 annually, and it draws, of course, a large crowd of spectators, both in person and on television around the world. The route typically starts at 77th Street in Central Park West and winds its way down through Manhattan before ending at Herald Square in front of the flagship Macy's department store. Another beloved tradition and a staple, and also a signal of the start of the holiday season in New York City. Now, in case you haven't heard, if you have clients who want to experience the Thanksgiving Day Parade, Beyond Times Square offers an exclusive Thanksgiving Parade viewing party at Del Frisco's Double Eagle Steakhouse. This is our 3rd year of hosting this exclusive indoor parade viewing party. That, by the way, always sells out. And let me tell you, it is the way to watch the parade in style and experience a Thanksgiving morning like no other. Your clients will be treated to a brunch buffet, picture-perfect views of the parade's floats and balloons from a private event venue, and receive the highest quality of service and hospitality. So, you may be wondering, what makes this such a phenomenal Thanksgiving experience, Carol? Well, let me tell you. First up, there's those stunning indoor and outdoor views. There is there's the venue for the event, which is Del Frisco's Double Eagle Steakhouse. This is a city block wide restaurant located right on the 6th Avenue parade route. It has 2-story high floor to ceiling windows that offer breathtaking views of the parade as it proceeds down 6th Avenue. This means your guests will have excellent views of the Thanksgiving Day parade via the windows from the 1st floor, then an indoor balcony area on the 2nd floor, and an enclosed private outdoor viewing area. Then, of course, there's some mouth-watering food and drinks. Your guests will dine at private tables and enjoy hot breakfast, buffet, and brunch that includes unlimited mimosas and Bloody Marys. You can actually find the complete menu in the Thanksgiving Experience brochure, which we're going to be sharing with you after the webinar. How about some top-notch entertainment? We have Broadway performers to entertain your guests. There's a photographer roaming around. There's a DJ to spin some tunes. There's TV monitors with the next network feed if you want to see what they're saying on TV about it. And for the kids, there's a balloon maker, a face painter, and a characterist. So it's a totally family-friendly event, you guys. And the crowds? No crowds here. Unlike most spectators of the parade who have to get up early and stand for hours in the cold weather, your guests stay comfortable in an indoor climate-controlled environment with bathroom facilities, enjoying the best views, exciting performances, and those delicious food and beverages. This really is a once-in-a-lifetime Thanksgiving memory that you'll want to curate for your clients and their loved ones. Now, we also have more. Yes, there's more. To make your client's Thanksgiving experience complete, we also offer a 4-night hotel package. Your clients can choose to stay at the beautiful Marriott Marquis Times Square or the Lotte New York Palace, both of which are several blocks away from Del Frisco's, within walking distance. And admission, admission to our parade viewing party is included in the package. Then, if you would like to build a complete Thanksgiving themed vacation for your clients, our 3-day Thanksgiving package has it all. We get round-trip airport hotel transfers, services of a private tour guide for 3 days, admission to our Thanksgiving parade viewing party, our Thanksgiving balloon inflation tour the day before Thanksgiving, reserved seats at a Broadway show, and of course to the Radio City Christmas Spectacular. Also, you'll have admission to multiple tours and some iconic attractions in New York City. It's the ultimate 360-degree New York City Thanksgiving experience. Here's the thing, guys. Sorry, I went ahead too quick, but limited seats are available here at the Thanksgiving parade viewing party, and prices will increase when the event date gets closer. So be sure to plan ahead and contact your clients now, because as I stated earlier, it does sell out every year. And by the way, you can get all this information and shareable brochures on our website at btsq.com/Thanksgiving. But remember, we'll also be sending you out our Thanksgiving experience brochure after the webinar as well. Okay, on to the Rockefeller Center tree lighting ceremony. This annual event is held in New York City to mark the beginning of the holiday season. And of course, the centerpiece of that event is the lighting of that spectacular Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, which is typically a Norway spruce that measures between 75 to 90 feet tall. The tree itself is adorned with thousands of LED lights and topped with a Swarovski crystal star. The ceremony typically features live musical performances by popular artists and then culminates with the lighting of the tree by a celebrity guest. The event not only draws a large crowd to Rockefeller Plaza, but millions more also tune in to watch it on television. And it's been a beloved New York City tradition since 1933. And of course, it's considered a symbol of the holiday season in the city. Next up, some holiday tours for your guests who want to experience New York City during the Christmas season. We offer a holiday themed lineup, and this includes tours such as our Manhattan Holiday Lights private tours, our Crazy Lights of Brooklyn private tour, our Home Alone 2 Christmas in New York private tour, and our VIP holiday train show experience at the New York Botanical Garden. Our destination experts can give you all the details on these, help you book them, and put a complete package together, including Rockettes tickets, tickets to the city's famous ice skating rinks, and other holiday activities. And to round out the big four, of course, is Times Square New Year's Eve celebration. This is arguably probably one of the most iconic events in New York City, drawing crowds of over 1 million people each year. Of course, the event takes place on December 31st in Times Square, and it culminates with the lowering of that famous crystal ball at midnight to mark the start of the new year. The ball is covered in thousands of LED lights and is over 12 feet in diameter. This celebration also includes live performances by popular musicians and is broadcast live on television for audiences around the world. The event also includes a confetti drop where thousands of pieces of confetti are released from buildings overlooking Times Square, creating a colorful and festive atmosphere. Not only that, it's also in its own unique way a global symbol of hope and renewal for the new year. And finally, whoops, went the wrong way. Sorry, guys. Oh, I did not go the wrong way. Sorry about that. Let me go back. We have our New York City shopping tour and pampering package. Our VIP New York City shopping tour and pampering package. I'm really excited about this new package. If you have clients who are fashion enthusiasts who dream of having their own personal shopper and they love the idea of heading to a luxury spa for some much needed pampering, they are going to love, love, love our VIP NYC shopping tour and pampering package because it's a shopping and wellness travel experience that adds a little relaxation to their celebration vacation. So I got to just say here, just excuse the writing on the right-hand side. This screen got a little bit sideways on me. The pictures are, of course, of this experience though. On shopping day, your clients' fashionista friends will envy them when they find out that they have gained access to gained exclusive access to the city's finest retail stores, VIP fitting rooms, limited edition items, and collections not yet available to the public. On spa day, it's all about your client's mental health as they escape to Governor's Island, where they will spend 5 hours relaxing, reviving, and restoring at the luxury QC NY Spa. Here they'll wander through over 20 wellness spa experiences at their pace, all while admiring the iconic city skyline from the quiet and beauty of this island oasis. It really is an experience where they will truly indulge in some self-care while getting their fashion on. And it's wellness that extends to their mind, body, and soul. And honestly, don't we all deserve some of that? And I should note with this one too, if your clients are not shopping enthusiasts, but are art enthusiasts instead, our private New York City VIP art and design experience can be included instead of that personal shopping experience. So there is another option to customize it to your client's interests. And with that, I'm just going to show you a slide of our illustrious leadership team. Our entire team, from these leaders on down, take pride in taking care of you, our travel advisors, and your travelers. If you have any questions, our destination experts are always ready to assist you, but you can always call or email any of us. And with that, I'd like to thank you for attending today's product learning session with Beyond Times Square. Again, attendees of the webinar are going to receive early access to our new Beyond Times Square New York City Celebration Vacation brochure, both branded and white labeled, in the follow-up email that will be sent to you shortly. You can also share those white label brochures directly with your clients with your branding. And for any travel bookings or inquiries, you can always call us at 212-564-1001 or email us at sales@btsq.com.
Well, Carole, thank you so much. That was fantastic, and there's a lot of enthusiasm going on behind the scenes as you're presenting with us today. So I do have some questions for you. I just want to let the audience know if you have questions, now is the time. The GoToWebinar panel's over on the right. If you've closed it, just click that little orange button to open it up, and then find the area labeled questions, and we hope you'll type some in. So just about the time that you went on to the New Year's slide, I did get a question, which was, is it too early to discuss New Year's Eve? This advisor has 10 clients that are already interested and booking. So is now the time to be preparing for that?
Joel, you want to take that one?
Oh, hold on. Let me, I need to,
Oh,
all right, there you are,
And
Joel.
there I am.
There he is.
Yeah, we do not currently have a New Year's Eve product yet. We're still in negotiation. I would encourage you to call us, and we'll put you on a wait list for your clients. So hopefully we'll be able to get back to you in a reasonable amount of time and let you know what we're going to have for New Year's Eve.
Okay, excellent. Good to know. And Carole, there was a question about flyers. Do you have flyers we can customize to advertise these packages?
One page flyers?
I think so. I know I think we're going to send some, aren't we? Some
Yes,
flyers?
absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. So those will be sending a follow-up email early next week, and I do believe it will contain a flyer or so. Um, so what about hotel arrangements or discount rates for hotels? Is this something that Beyond Times Square offers?
Joel, do you want to take this one as well? This is new.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's new for us. Yeah, exactly, Carol. We will be offering hotel packages. That will be coming up, I would say, in the next month or so. It could be five-star hotels. We hope to have a number of hotels available. We do have hotels, as Carol mentioned, for Thanksgiving at the Marriott Marquis and the Lotte New York Palace, one of my favorite hotels in the city, by the way. But right now, they're the only hotels that we offer. Very soon, as I said, we will be offering some hotel packages.
Okay, terrific. And someone wondered about a marathon package. Is that something that might be able to be put together?
Hey, we do not have anything currently right now, but our team is great at putting together customized packages based around what our clients want to do in the city. So I would absolutely give them a call and see what they have going on that they might be able to recommend that would complement the marathon.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in here. The marathon usually is the first weekend in November. It also is one of the highest priced weekends in terms of hotel accommodations. So if you do have clients who are interested in going to view the marathon, not participate in it, but view it, I would encourage you to get hotel reservations as soon as possible because they can be very precious. If they're going to participate in the marathon, of course, there are certain rules, there are certain elements of participation that they're going to have to contact the right authorities for that.
Okay.
Good
All
point,
right.
Joel. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So what about a la carte experiences? If someone wanted to do something, put together their own package, say offbeat shopping, do some sightseeing, see a few shows, can you do that?
Our destination specialists actually excel at putting together customized and curated packages based on your client's needs. So absolutely.
Okay, excellent. Well, I think my last question for you today is about whether you offer any sort of travel advisor rates if an advisor wanted to come and experience some of New York City themselves.
Yes, give us a call. Check with our sales team, our destination experts, and they'll be able to explain, depending on what you want, they'll be able to explain what we can do for you. We'd love to see you in all destinations, not just New York City, but Washington, DC as well, and Boston or Philadelphia.
Excellent. Thank you. Well, this has been great. I think we've learned a lot today. So I am going to turn it back to you, Carol and Joel, for closing comments.
Okay, so as you can see, New York City is a fabulous place to celebrate pretty much anything and anything any time of the year. And our destination experts are ready to help your clients do just that. So please give them a call. And again, as far as the customized packages too, putting them together, just a little bit of a precursor of what's coming down the line. We are getting some some packages put together that we're going to start promoting. But again, they're going to have the basic elements, but our destination experts will certainly be able to customize and curate them based on your client's needs. And again, thank you for your time today.
All right. Well, my thanks as well. We appreciate having all of you here with us. Be on the lookout for that follow-up email coming your way early next week. And with that, we will wish you all a really great day and conclude our webinar. Goodbye now.